park is closed. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Standing in, Jason Hayward. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. His line against Justin Verlander. He's got 2 hits in 18 at-bats. Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go. He'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 6.
Stepping into the box, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Verlander deals the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Chris Bryant goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Rizzo playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The next 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now at the plate, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder.
And that misses, ball 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Drilled right back up the middle. Can he get up and make the play? He can indeed. A great play there for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's got 8 hits in 28 tries. He's taken him deep once. 1 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Castellanos will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Hard on the ground towards short. There's Baez. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves it. So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Kyle Schwarber.
Fouled away. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting it. The second
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Russell.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now. So he's able to.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Chirinos recovers. And that ends the inning. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Alex.
Slap hard the opposite way. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Now in the box, number 44. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could protect.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. They'll get it in quickly to the shortstop to hold the man at third, but they're at the corners to start the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. So coming to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Here's Jake Marisnick. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries. He also has 1 home run.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Shortstop, number 26.
A bouncer to the left side. Bryant's got to get rid of it. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. So 2 on with 2 away, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so.
And we'll have to leave. Now at the plate, Victor Caratini, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Here comes Brantley, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jason Hayward is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Popped up. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough. Standing in, Jose Altuve flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pops this one up. Russell is there for it. 1 out. One out now in the Houston third, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Russell backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding his zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Ready now, number 44. He reached on a single in his first try. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Hamels comes set. Here's the 0-2. Left side, but well foul. The 0-2 once more. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Chirinos corrals it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
The first baseman.
In now, Anthony Rizzo reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Got him to go down swinging there. Anthony Rizzo goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Javier Baez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Bryant, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this off.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Now the cue.
For the Astros.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. A base hit in his first trip. This one's down to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Striding in once again, Jake Marisnick. He popped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Schwarber facing back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Miles Straw. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike one. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Right fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead, 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Striding in, Michael Brantley. He flew out in his last at-bat. That's popped up. And no one will track it down. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up, step on the bag for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Left center, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game. Now striding in for Houston, number 44. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. No balls and 1 strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
3-1 to him now. Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Steve Cishek answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And that misses for ball 1. 6 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Grounded down the third baseline. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Strong is there. One pitch, one out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the shortstop, Addison Russell, will bat next. Skied into straightaway right. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. So striding in, Victor Caratini. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first two guys out on one pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made an out right there.
Line toward right center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. He singled his last time up. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in, Jake Marisnick. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
That last at bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run. But listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And from the stretch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Nicholas Castellanos. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The next up, Chris Bryant. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Chris Bryant takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And he fouls this one off. And he's got another one. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. As he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a big swing now by Springer, but he was a little early that time as it finds the seats foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So it was a strikeout swinging. George Springer is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Next up for the Stros, Michael Brantley. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1-1.
Altuve, base runner at first with 1 out. And he got him. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The third baseman.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Bregman.
Hit high and deep to right center. Hayward is going to have room out there as he put. Here's Javier Baez, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Verlander still nothing earned through 6 1/3. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Kyle Schwarber goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they'll have to play this out around the 362 sign. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Now the Astros designated hitter, number 44. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Designated hitter, number 44.
Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Now batting, Yuli Gurriel. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. Sharp ground ball to third. And there's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Coming to the plate now, Jake Marisnick. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos has it in his tracks. Leading off the inning, Addison Russell, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Russell behind 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Caratini. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Jason Hayward.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Popped up. Bregman is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll... Stepping up to the plate, Miles Straw. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. And he misses again, 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Count even at 2-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Right fielder, number 4.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, George Springer. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Smoke toward third. Scooped up on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Jose Altuve. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. Popped him up. Baez has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nick Castellanos now. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far.
The right fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Nick Castellanos.
Hot shot towards the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. At the plate, Chris Bryant. Who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo, 0-for-2 with a couple of strikeouts for him. So Joe Smith comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Number 38.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Castellanos at second. Bryant is over at first with 1 away. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. He struck him out, and that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight. And fellas, the Astros were able to claim a victory here mainly due